All right, we are at the Week 4 Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast. Welcome to the show, Whoop Ass Inc.
Thank you.
All right, Whoop Ass Inc. He's having a great start to the season. You're 3-1. You're in first place. 2 come from behind wins. What do you think about your season so far?
My season has been great. Thanks to some a little bit of information and everything, I set my goal for what I was going to do in the beginning of the season. I broke my boring streak. I improvised. I adapted, and I took what I felt were the best players, and my players are coming through. Some of them have not yet come true, but I have some nice quarterbacks. I have some nice wide receivers. I have a good kicker who's always giving me solid points, 10, 12, 12, and 10. And I have to work a little bit. Maybe pick up a running back, or I'm not going to drop Hernandez, but I might want to pick up a tight end, because it seems like my tight ends are not producing, but that's further away. But I'm looking good to where I can be competitive, and as a matter of fact, I feel that I can win the division.
All right, Whoop Ass Inc. Have you gone to the local store and printed up the Wacko for Flacco t-shirts yet?
No, I haven't. No, I have not.
All right, Whoop Ass Inc. You have made a big trade today, a very interesting trade. You picked up Matt Castle and a roster moves. It seems like lately, if you want to do business with Whoop A Inc., you better have a roster move, or don't even come to the table.
Well, yeah, but also too, you have to look at it like this: is that when Doug came up, he knew right away that I wasn't going to do an trade up. I wasn't going to give up what he calls the Red Rider. I also have a BB pistol at home here called the Red Rider. But I would never go Dalton for Castle. But then he says, I know how you feel, and I said, okay, cool. And he says, yeah, throw in a roster move. So I says, well, okay.
Joins with many on summer's green field.
Okay, let me call you back. And about 10 minutes later, I called the end zone up, and I says, you got a deal. He says, okay, it's a good handshake. So that's what I did. I look at it like this: Dalton was my third stringer. I was only going to put him in the bye weeks, but now Castle. Now when I put him in, I got a hookup with
Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah, that's right. But that's the way I figured it, and I got a roster move because I do have injuries. Hernandez is going to be out because he broke his ankle. I don't know. He might be back in another 2 weeks. And Dixon for Baltimore is a good tight end, but they're not throwing to him. So I was thinking about maybe getting another tight end. And then, of course, Helu, which I was using my third running back, which I wasn't going to play that often, was out, and I got Royster, but he's injured. Now, he might come back, and I might stay with Royster. I'm not going to give up my wide receivers, and I'm not giving up my kickers or my quarterbacks, and I feel that I can go all the way, and I could win everything.
Wow, that sounds like a very confident Whoop Ass Inc. You've missed the playoffs the last 5 years. You started off great, 4-0 the last couple of years. You had the end zone freaks on the schedule. He's struggling at 2-2. He's number one quarterback is off. You've lost 3 years in a row, actually 4 years in a row, ever since the Reverse the Curse candle lighting in the hotel in Dallas. Do you have anything planned to reverse your curse on Doug now?
You know what? I don't believe in all that voodoo. I'm just going to do what I do best. Make my moves, well, not make my moves. Lay out my plays and everything like that, and let him beat me, because I don't know. It was a little nice. It's just something to where now I'm sticking with what I got. And I'm not going to be doing any type of candle lighting or killing a chicken or whatever. You know, that's not me. I'm just gonna say, okay, here's my lineup, guys. You got to beat me. And from what I could see, is that I had one rough week to where I lost. You know, I scored 48 points and I still lost. So if I have 48, 56, 42, and 64, I can only go up. I'm not going to go down with my lineup.
Wow, that sounds like a very confident GM, the 2006 champion here on the Trash Mouth podcast show. All right, Whoop Ass Inc., I just want to thank you for taking time out. I know you have to get back and watching you players practice on this Tuesday evening, rainy Tuesday evening. And I appreciate you joining us in the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Week 4 podcast recap.
Thank you. Can I say something else?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Gould, points on the bench.
Whoa, is that directed towards G-Men?
That is directed towards the G-strings, yes. What do you call it? I told them at the thing, why are you playing Bailey? Why don't you play Gould? Oh, no. I says, look at it. He plays Gould, we're tied. He played Bailey, he lost.
Wow, so you're pretty much throwing a little trash talk, second-guessing the G-Men's strategic roster.
Yes.
All right, Whoop Ass Inc. is throwing thoughts all over the place. If you want to get on the podcast, you got to win, you got to score points, and Whoop Ass Inc. is doing all of those. Check. Thank you for joining us on the show, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.